Hey guys, Tony Soy Sauce Assassin. What's going on this Wednesday live? I'm tired, but nothing a Red Bull couldn't help. So I got Red Bull right now. Whew.
All right, full of energy. Full of energy.
So yeah, guys, Wednesday as usual, last day of January. First month flew by, so congratulations, you have made it through the boringest month and the coldest month of the year, pretty much. Okay, so whatever you guys are smoking right now, put it in the chat. Let's see what you're smoking right now. Also, let's talk about a few things, I guess. Yeah, I am smoking a El Alamigo today. I don't know why, but I just feel like, hey, I got that cigar. I just haven't smoked for a while, so I want to grab one.
It's been like a whole year for that cigar.
Huh?
It's been like a whole year since you smoked it.
Yeah. I haven't smoked for a long time. I haven't smoked that for a long time. Now, I want to show you guys. Today, I was messing around with the coin. For some of you, you probably is going to receive a coin with a box like this. Okay. So I send out some of you guys a coin with a box like this because the coin was relatively good. I didn't want to waste it, so I just decided to send it out. Some of the ones that if it's in a box like this, you'll never see what's wrong with it. All right. So you'll probably also receive the color one. But as you can see, like if I show you a coin like this, you'll never see what's wrong with it. And I didn't want to really waste it because it would take a long time. So I want to send it, some of them order two, some of them whatever. I just send you one set, right? So basically, is the coating. If you see the side where the ridge is, you can see the ridge, like that special light effects on the end of that ridge. That is so sharp that the plating doesn't go well. So the edge of that did not go well. And you guys already know that. And they say that, you know, a replacement probably won't show up until March. Because I have to do the whole thing. So today I was bundling around with all these coins because I said, you know, I have all these coins, you know, what can I do with it? So I decided to put it under my laser machine and laser the hell out of it. Just see if it will burn. And you guys already saw the picture. The result of it actually doesn't look too bad.
Mm-hmm.
It actually shined pretty well.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Came out nice.
Yo,
So,
why don't you laser mine too?
So
I want one laser.
this thing literally poisoned me. I feel so sick for a while because all the smoke coming out. Yeah. So this is all lasered off. This is the black coin lasered off. Okay, black coin lasered off.
Yeah, that
Right.
gold. It looked like bronzy gold. Looked nice. I liked it.
In reality, it actually look even better. The camera doesn't capture the color, but it does capture the light that shines off of that ridges.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, I did one with a color one too. So this is the color one.
Okay.
Look the ridge, how much it shines
like it.
on the ridge.
I like it. I like the double color. Huh.
It's funny because like you can see the skull, right?
Yeah.
But like the skull is no color, even though it looks like this color. There is no color on the skull. It's flat.
Is it?
See?
Oh. Okay, I see.
There's only white color on there, but like it looks like you can see the entire skull. It's pretty cool. That's the back side. All the color kind of got laser off just a tad. It actually looked pretty vintage.
I like it.
You know, in fact, the entire cigar on the top of it, it looks smoked. It's all grayed out.
I was like, fucking, you had a lot of time today. I was like, what the fuck?
It takes a lot to laser partial and not all of them, okay? So, what's gonna happen is if I decide to do a few more, I'll send some out. I had to buy these boxes, and for those people who also got a coin but didn't have these boxes, you can get them like on Amazon. They're like $5-6 each. I bought some of these boxes just to send it out to some people. You know, sometimes I'd rather spend a little bit of money so that you guys have something than not. Which some of you will receive. But Val, if you don't mind to have a set like this, I'll just send you the set like this. I just don't know how picky people want to be, right? Because the dot is so tiny that if I don't point it out to you, you probably will never see it. And it bothered me, so but then if you never see the side like this, you will never see it. Like, you literally have to, like, how'd you go like this? This is what I did when I received a coin. I was looking like this. When I look at this, I see some imperfections. And right now, if I look at it, right, like, the black might have overprint rather than a defect. Because I think these are ink. These are white. Because after I lasered off, I realized the bottom is bronze. It's not white. So whatever that white color is ink by accident. So as you fondle with it, it will probably just go off. So yeah, that's what I realized today. Today I got a model filer, and I just filed it a little bit and get the edge to like gold and shiny gold. It's actually pretty cool, just to find out what color that is underneath. Turns out there was no white underneath this. So yeah, I just play around with it today. So what happened when you have quite a bit of time and go, and you look in a whole box of coins, like what to do with them?
Well,
so which means selected people will get a set of normal. Selected people will get probably my test subject, but it won't count toward, like, if you got a test subject, it won't count towards your order. I will replace it for you when you guys got it. Okay. So people who got the regular ones, if you're not happy with it, let me know. When I receive the replacement, I'll send you a replacement. I don't care.
I'm not happy with it. I want it laser off.
But if you receive these, it won't count. Like, it won't count towards your
regular
what you ordered. Yeah, because it's not what you ordered. I just want to play with it, and I don't want to keep all of them. So
yeah, send me out a test one. That's fine. Just to see what it's like, right?
I was about to pack your stuff today, and I realized that you have coins that I just sent out, and then Jeff has coins that I just sent together. And the reason that, when you guys order these coins, like, the first is 25, the second says 18, is because I want to send them together, and it will save the money and be able to pass the saving to you guys. But if I just send them separately, then they start to add up, and they start not make sense.
Just wait. Yeah.
I know a lot of people have been asking, like, Tony, when you got to send out the raffle price? The raffle price is all packed in my office. I just wanted to send it all together, so save up those costs.
Oh yeah, about the raffle, guys. I don't know. I mailed it all today, but I'm not sure. I lost, for some reason. I think I lost a box.
So whoever didn't receive something, let us know. We'll send something out to you.
Yes, because I think I lost. I don't know why. I think I lost a box. I came home. When I mailed it, I was like, I'm pretty sure I lost one big box, and I don't know. I came home, it's not in my house. So just let me know.
It might be my box. Yeah. So there's a lot of things to send out. I slowly try to, check off the mark, check off, and then, okay, send these out. And I was gonna send the poster with you guys this thing. It won't fit any box, so I had to send out them all individually. Yeah, those posters cost $6 to send. It's crazy.
Wow.
All right, so I know some people can't wait. If you really don't want to wait anymore, you send me a message. Tony, I just need my shit right now. Just don't wait, and I'll send your stuff out. If you guys don't mind to wait, when I receive more stuff, I will compensate you with some extras.
Patience.
Right? I don't mind to send it out right now. It's just, it will cost me the same as sending you another package or just throw you another cigar. So, guys, if you don't want to wait, you let me know. I'll send it out right away. That's no problem. In fact, for Eric, I only sent half of his shit out.
You did?
Yeah, I only sent half of your stuff out because they won't fit.
So I have like 3 boxes for your stuff.
Yeah. Okay, I'm like, okay, this will fit 1 box. I'll send this out now. Because, like, it won't fit. It's just really odd sized. So yeah, eventually I'll send all the stuff out. Don't worry, Tony will never jip you off. Okay, if I owe you the stuff, I'll send it out. Don't worry about it. I will send it out.
But Tony, I you know your wife food, right? Cake thing. So I forgot to put one inside the food box.
Okay.
No, I put that one inside your cigar box, so you have to give her the food after you open your cigar or whatever. Okay. Don't be surprised when you open the cigar box. You see food in there.
Just gotta eat it. All right. So yeah, that's what's going on. I want to give you guys an update. I know you guys waited for a long time, obviously since Christmas to now, but January hasn't been very friendly, and then obviously the coin didn't produce the result I want at the time that I want. So sorry. I will try my best, but you know that's what I can do. All right. So yeah. Anyway, I haven't done the roll call yet. So hi to Joe, Mac, Steve, Enzo, Jeff, V, Johnny, Roger, and Quick, and Cigar Carpenter, and Benjamin, and Mark. There we go. All right. So, congratulations, you guys made it to the end of January, which means today is day 0 of TPE. TPE is happening tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
Starts tomorrow, yeah. I think so.
TPE is happening tomorrow. So what does that mean? Good news supposed to come out tomorrow, right? We're supposed to have some stuff happening tomorrow. You know, I checked earlier today. It looks like the few newses that was out, you know, but like FDA file another appeal or something like that. And also few things I kind of predetermined, like the vibe of what TP is gonna feel like, right? Because we have a few things already listed. We have well, number one, we already know by January 30th. There's like what 7, 8, 9 Year of the Dragon coming out. So yeah, we are gonna try to do all of them if we can find them. If we can't, sorry.
So with that box by Punch, that's just the box that has the dragon design. They didn't come out with a...
No, that's the Year of the Dragon. They literally say 2024 Year of the Dragon, but because they can't call it that, they don't want to mess with Gurkha. They say Year of the Dragon, the bottom says Dragon Fire.
But it's not Year of the Dragon, though.
But on the box, it actually shows 2024 Year of the Dragon.
Yeah, but there's no true dragon cigar. You have...
Well, you gotta be the judge of that, right?
It's like a bento box of the other cigars.
It's slightly different. You gotta be the judge of that, right? I mean, show you some picture, right? Let's see.
The cigar itself, is it like dragony?
It's dragony.
Is it? Because I was under the impression there was going to be like a sampler box of...
It's not a sample box, actual single cigar. Okay. So let me show you a few part of this cigar, and you tell me whether or not you feel like it's Year of the Dragon. Okay. Hold on. I need to put it in here. Boom. All right. Hopefully that will show. Let's see if I can. Image. All right. This is the box. Wow, why is the image so big? Wow, this image. Gotta keep shrinking it down. Holy shit.
That image is enlarged for the visually impaired.
Oh, it was way bigger than that. It's bigger than my screen. Okay. So, that's a box.
Yeah.
Okay. You see that? It's as dragon as you can get. That's a big ass dragon there.
Yeah, it says Year of the Dragon.
It says Year of the Dragon right at that 2024 part of it.
Okay.
Oh, it is? Okay. I want to see the cigar though.
So, here. It says Year of the Dragon right on the 2024. Okay, so it is Year of the Dragon. They just can't call it actually Year of the Dragon. Ooh, holy crap! Hold on.
So they kind of minimized the printing on it.
No, they
It still say Year Dragon. You could read it clearly.
oh, this. Why are they making the picture
What the
so big?
fuck is that, Tony?
They make the picture so big when I open it. It's huge. All right, yeah, that's the band.
It's the band.
It just say 2024.
Yeah.
Punch 24, and the dragon, and in the back it's like a dragon scale using the Chinese letter.
Yeah.
So can I tilt this thing? Hold on. Let me make it smaller because it's just in the way.
What is wrong with your?
It wasn't me. That's just the way it is. You know, I can't do anything about that. Here we go. So yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I tilt this? No, I can't tilt it. Really? I can't tilt this? Yeah, I can't tilt this.
So let's go like this. All right, I'm gonna go like this.
Let's see if there's a way to tilt. No, there's no way to tilt it. Okay, fine. It is what it is.
Isn't
Yeah,
it just what you-
that's how the cigar looks like. So you know, it's like dragon as you get. Yes, they are. I tried to get some see how many people want it because Tim and Cigars Daily was gonna try to get it for us. So like right now, I think we'll have like maybe 2 people want a box, 3 people want a box. So I will let him know tomorrow and see what he says. But they are available. Their price is somewhere in the $140 range. They're like $7 a stick. There's 20 stick in there. Okay. And the wrapper is Mexican, the binder is Nicaraguan, the filler is Dominican, Honduran, and Nicaraguan. Okay.
Dominican, Honduran, Nicaraguan.
And with their standard way of things, there is also fortune in the back of that shit. Okay. So yeah, Punch, they came out with the one. They just can't call it Year of the Dragon, which I think is smart, but you know, the usual cases, that's what it is. They did raise the price. You know, it feels like they keep raising the prices, right? So now it's like a standard cigar price now. It's like $7. So hopefully it's better.
Is that a Toro size?
No, that is a Gordo.
Oh.
All right, so you guys want to know the size, right? The size is like weird. It's 5x60 short Gordo. So think of it as a really fat
Robusto Gordo.
Yeah, it's just think of it as a really fat Robusto.
Fat Robusto.
Okay.
That sounds like Roger Wheelhouse.
Okay, so that's an interesting cigar. Supposedly the foot is semi-closed, so it's not the shaggy foot anymore. You're not gonna get that this time, which I think is fine. I mean, I'm kind of over that. I don't think it does anything good, really, for that 5 puff. If anything, it's less for that 5 puff. Okay, so that's that particular one. I know people are like interested in it. I was interested in it. I bought a box already, so we'll move forward with that. Okay, and obviously Plasencia is gonna come out with the one too.
Mm-hmm.
And Rocky Patel. Of all of them that I'm waiting for, Rocky Patel is the one I'm waiting for. I can't believe I'm saying that, but that's it is what it is.
Yes. Rocky Patel.
It's intriguing. You got to get it because it's from him, right?
No. The box is very intriguing.
They did a lot for that box.
Yeah, that box is kind of like nuts.
All right.
Tell the truth.
That's what the dragon is off to the side, right?
No. It's the dragon is raised from inside a box. Inside a box is the dragon, but it's raised inside. It's raised like 3D kind of thing.
Without getting too much information on that one, once we receive it, we'll show it to you guys. But like, you know, from the image, it looks like it's raised and double, like, you know, somebody made a hole on the box and then did a carve and then put it on the hole.
Yep.
That's what it looks
like. We don't know yet, but it
like
looks fire.
Like a pop-up. Is it like a pop-up?
No, it's on there. Like I said, it looks like somebody carved a wood carving and somebody did a hole on the box and just put it right in the hole.
Mm.
Okay. But that might be an illusion of the picture. That might be a print, you know, that just happened to see look like that. You know, we don't know. We don't know.
I don't think so.
I want to be skeptical until we get there. All right. I want to be skeptical. So quick, I'll count you 1, 2. I'll just tell them we need like 4, 5. All right. And it looks like the first thing they post today is mostly ST DuPont. ST DuPont stuff. That's what Half Wheel has reported on today, on day 0. So they're doing a couple of collections, Fire X collection, which
Hold on. You say ST DuPont?
ST DuPont. ST DuPont.
Are you talking about their ashtray and their lighter?
Yeah. That's
the
what
black
they
one and the red one?
The red one.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the new collection they're coming out with.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the dragon lighter.
No, the Dragon lighter, I looked at it. It's not what you think it is. It like they have one that's like print on it, like lacquer print, and they have one where they just put a plate over it. So it looks like it's red with scale on it, but it's actually scale with a piece of like clear glass over it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not what you think it is.
I'm looking at it. Is it the Legrand one? No.
Oh, right now I'm like just going down the list, right? They have this Fire X collection, which has a big X in the center. So I wonder if another lawsuit is gonna come out for X.
Oh man.
All right, and they have like they're expanding the koi fish collection with more stuff, which I think is okay.
Oh, wait,
the more I
hold
look at
on.
it, the more I like it.
The Fire X's. Why are these cheaper than the Whoa?
They're smaller. They are smaller.
Are they thin?
They are like way cheaper though.
Yeah, they're smaller, and I don't think they're soft flame.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get you.
Or like the Slimline and Torch?
Okay, so they have 10 different models. It says that there are a few that are smaller version of the Line 2 soft flame. And there are a few that's like Torch.
Yeah, the Line 2 is a soft flame, but it says small, but it costs about the same. I mean, it costs more than it costs about the same price as the original price.
Right, but they try to sell you on the carving, right? The palladium and gold and black. So there's spatial thing on it. I don't know if that's a printing or is that carving. I can't tell. So until I see it, I don't know.
We don't know, huh?
Yeah. It says a small body has an extra 3-dimensional shapes. So it looks like it's carving in.
So it's carving.
That's why it costs more.
God damn it, dude. Like, should I
Should you wait? No, just go buy it.
Okay. All right. That's all I need to say.
All right. Because I think that if you gotta buy a Line 2 Perfect Paint, buy the classic one. That's just gonna stay the way it is for a long time. Don't buy the one that's like gimmicky and then not liking it after other design comes out. You know?
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Cool.
What's up,
Yeah.
guys?
What's up,
Going on,
man?
Martin?
Not much.
What's with the angle, man?
I'm chilling in a lounge.
Is it a day that you're not in the lounge anymore? It feels like you're on lounge every day.
Yeah, I'm here, chilling at a lounge. It's just me by myself. Everybody fucking left.
Where is that?
Where you at?
I'm in Rockwall at El Dorado.
Oh, you've been going to
Yeah,
Rockwell a lot lately.
They
I see.
had a whiskey tasting and a raffle. So I got some cigars, and they got a Luciano event too.
Okay. All right. So, as usual, we have some new people, newer people here. We have some probie here. The usual stuff. If you guys got questions, now is the time to ask. You ask, we shall answer. If you don't ask, we still answer.
There's no way around it.
We're gonna answer you no matter what you do.
Hey, is this a fake Cuban or a real Cuban?
That's not even a Cuban.
right there. I can tell you, Eric is smoking a real Cuban.
Am I?
I'm pretty sure you're not grossed out yet. So
Hey Val, I like the hat.
with the feather and everything, all decked out.
Yep. I need to get one.
Also,
Got to wear my hats.
it's an overall reminder too. A lot of people asked for the coin, didn't pay for it there yet, and also I know that Michael, little guy cigar shop, is doing a pre-order on one of the new cigar. I don't know if I can say it on the screen yet, but he did make a post. So Legion member, go check it out to see what it is. He did a revamp on his website as well today.
Did Michael go to TPE?
I don't think so.
I don't think
he
so.
did. It almost makes no difference for him to go there or not.
Right.
So
Yeah,
like he's
I
already
think-
getting the insider from the inside. Right. So there's there is one particular like cigar that's supposedly gonna be a very big news, I guess. And he's already posting it out to see if anybody wants them. So if you want them, let them know. Let them know. They're a little bit expensive, but they might taste good. I know it's too strong for me, but for everybody else, you might like it. Martin, you gotta watch your background noise.
Yeah, Martin. Yeah. Too much.
A lot of background noise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Should a dragon cigar be strong or mild? Depend which dragon of the year. Wood dragon. Should a dragon be strong or mild? To be honest with you, I feel like a dragon should be minimum of a medium to medium plus.
Yeah,
I would say so. Yeah. I would say
medium.
give it a little right?
Right? It needs to
Give it a
have
little
it needs to have some strength in order to have those aroma in the body for the taste. If there's no strength at all, you're not gonna get the taste, then you're wasting that opportunity to give that flavor, right? Usually to get flavor, you kind of have to give it some strength. So I would say at least a minimum of medium, and medium plus, or probably where it's like a perfection of setting where it sets. But I feel like somebody should release like an angry dragon, like for triple Ligero, spicy as hell dragon.
Ligero, all that. Just
Yeah,
go
I
full
feel like
blown out.
somebody should release one of those just for the specific type of people.
And
That's
it's
like
phony.
I want to smoke this just so that my nostrils goes on fire, my throat burns, and I pass out after that.
Dead. Because I just fought a dragon.
I just fought a dragon for an hour and 45, one of those. And make it like Churchill.
Churchill.
No, I can't. Why Churchill, bro?
I just told you gotta fight a dragon, you gotta fight a long one, man.
Not just.
Why is Gurkha suing Davidoff over the Ear of the Dragon trademark? All right. First of all, it starts to coming out with why, okay? Number one is Gurkha feel like they own the trademark of the word dragon, okay? So anything of the dragon, they should own. That's what they're saying, all right? And second of all, Gurkha went out of their way to work with 4 other companies to release 4 more dragons. So in total, they have 5 Ear of the Dragon.
Yep.
Having 5 Ear of the Dragon, they either have to do 2 things, okay? One is win the trademark, and so that they have a legitimate right to tell the people, see, I told you to work with us because we own that trademark. Or 2, create a buzz by doing this frivolous lawsuit so everybody will know at least that Gurkha has the Ear of the Dragon. So
I don't think they need the buzz, right? Tell the truth.
they
right?
do need a buzz because the buzz for all the other Ear of the Dragon is so concentrated already. They started last year. Gurkha just do it this year,
True.
right? So they kind of have to generate that buzz, make you want to try it.
I don't see how a brand can do something like I'm gonna trademark that because it just limits the opportunity for the other brands to say, well, this is our concept of our year of the dragon. If you say you can't do a dragon, then
well, they're using the argument of first of use. So they're saying that 2009 we released a bunch of dragon related cigars that all use some sort of dragon words in there. So by him releasing Year of the Dragon, they're taking our dragon trademark, right? But on the opposite side, Davidoff can argue, fine, you get to keep the word dragon, but guess what? Since 2000 and something, we've been using Year of the every single year. So we own Year of the. I'm gonna sue you for Year of the. You see that the thing, you cannot sue for a single word that are common. Right? He's not saying this is Dragon Slayer. He's not saying this is Black Dragon. This is not saying the Big Bad Dragon. He's not saying any of those dragons. He's just saying this is the Year of the Dragon, which 2024 is correct. But if they want to argue that, saying that use the word, single word dragon is breaking the trademark because of first of use, then that would really hurt because Davidoff is going to argue, what about Year of the? Because Davidoff used it for 11 years.
Or they just fucking trademark the year.
Yeah, it's similar to like, you know, trademark the word year, yeah.
Yeah. You know?
If Gurkha wins, company will just name the cigar something close to it, like J.C. Newman's Dragon's Breath. Even that is breaking Gurkha's trademark because Gurkha said we own the word dragon. You see what I'm saying? They are just picking a fight for the sake of fighting, right?
It's not, yeah, and that sounds like the same thing that happened with the X.
Right, like, oh, no, actually, no. They are arguing the fact that the X is at the center of the band, just like their band. That's the argument for the other one. It's not that they use the word X, they use the iconic X middle of the band design that they say is violating their trademark.
Okay, so if they would have used in the middle of the band, if they would have used a double X, not X space X, but a X like an overimposed,
they will still
X,
get sued because Opus X has a double X 20th year anniversary on it.
They do. Yeah. They also have a triple X as well, so be careful with that too.
Right? So,
okay, yeah.
But if they just use BXP on the bottom, no one will sue them because it means box press. Right? The reason they got sued is because they put a big X in the middle.
I mean, Opus still didn't win that, but
they didn't win. That got tossed out. It got settled.
Well, I just thought because the X, the design of the X was totally different. It didn't occur to me that it was because the X was in the middle of the band.
Right. There was that if you read the complaint on that lawsuit, which we did the other day, is that the X is in the center of the band, the iconic X design.
Oh, okay.
Right. So that's why they're suing. But it's similar to like Drew Estate. If you use the word rat, they want to sue you.
Did they sue Davidoff for the Year of the Rat?
Year of the Rat, you can't sue because there's a phrase. Besides, does Drew Estate really want to sue Davidoff, which is like the leader of their like whole lawsuit against the FDA?
So if I come up with like this year, I'm going to come up with, you have Year of the Rat, right? I'm going to come up with Year of the River Rat.
Then they probably can sue you. They probably can sue.
And next year, Year of the Alley Rat.
Now they can sue you now because now you're not using the phrase. You're using a type of rat.
Well, I'm using a type of rat. I'm specifying the type of rat.
Right, but they'll say that confuses people because we released Velvet Rat.
It's a soft rat. I'm talking about a dirty rat.
It doesn't matter. I think they have a dirty rat.
Chicago and New York rat.
No, I think Drew Estate has a dirty rat.
They do.
Yeah. So like you can't use anything with a rat or descriptive of a rat. And this is why they're doing that. I think the lawsuit is gonna get tossed out or settled.
Wow.
It's just to generate buzz So now everybody's looking at it. Every day you're typing Gurkha, Dev, Gurkha, Year of the Dragon, Gurkha, right? Every day you're looking to what's going on, and you will find Gurkha's Year of the Dragon. I think
Yeah,
that's
so
what that.
Rat, you know how they have like Ratzilla? Can Godzilla fucking sue him?
No. Nope. You know why? Godzilla
Fine.
doesn't have a trademark in the cigar category.
Oh my god.
And Godzilla started on, I think, 1980 something. It's you know,
It's been a while. It's been a while.
it's been a while, and like, you know, I know they still have trademark on it, but like, you know, it'll be a lot harder to sue for that.
So you can make a cigar called Godzilla though.
You can, yeah. They can still sue you,
Oh.
but you're dealing with the lawsuit rather than losing it.
Okay, I see.
And you know, those like lawsuit trolls basically sue you just so that you spend money. You know, those big companies will sue you to submission. That's
Yeah.
that. They just keep suing you, so you keep spending money. They don't mind just spend, you know, $50,000, $100,000 to sue you because that generate them $100,000 worth of buzz. But at the same time, you have to spend $100,000 to defend it. At that point, you'll be like, it's probably better for me to change the name, change the band, because change the band costs you a few $1,000s. Fight the lawsuit costs
Yeah,
you
but you get the
$100,000.
buzz from the lawsuit from Godzilla. Right? So it could work both ways, right?
No,
'Cause
but
you're a little
Godzilla
guy,
doesn't
and now
need the
you get
lawsuit.
buzz
Who
because
doesn't know Godzilla?
Huh?
Who doesn't know Godzilla? Do they need that buzz? They don't.
Well, for you, well, you know, for the cigar world, right? You know?
And really, they don't have to. They, you know, you can spell Godzilla with the A, right? Instead of G-O-D, G-A-D, we still pronounce Godzilla.
Yeah, but it's not Godzilla, right? It's
Right,
not
but
the real.
same thing with the Cookie Monster and stuff like that. You know, just make a twist a little bit. You can put on whatever you want. Like the Monster series.
I don't like the.
Instead of called Frankenstein, I think it's called Frank. It's not Frankenstein.
Frankie, yeah, Frank.
Yeah,
Frankie,
but can you not tell that's Frankenstein? Yeah, you can tell that's Frankenstein. Right? It's just how you use that trademark. Yeah. My wife called Godzilla her neighbor. Every time she's like, yeah, it's my neighbor right there. I was like, yeah. Okay, Godzilla's your neighbor. Right? So yeah, a parody label. Now, see, the parody label is a very gray area in terms of a lawsuit. Because when you say it's a parody, but they can say that that parody is not necessarily parody, but generating buzz using our trademark. And they can say that's not a parody. Because you technically you're not make fun of it. You have to make fun of it to be a parody. So somebody put a Godzilla's face on there, it's not parody. You know? But if you draw a Godzilla without a tail, it's a tailless Godzilla, that's technically a parody.
Oh, I know what you mean.
You had to make fun of it to be a parody. So yeah, well, no, we'll see, right? We'll see how they ended up doing that. And
So if I put an image out there and I call it Ear of the Rat, but it looks like a squirrel, that's a parody.
say that again.
I'll put the logo on my cigar band.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's the Ear of the Rat, but instead I'm going to call it Ear of the Rat, but I'm going to have it like with a bushy tail, so it looks more like a squirrel than a rat.
No, because you're still using Year the Rat without defining what's funny about it.
It's a squirrel.
The image doesn't have to be rat for you to call Year the Rat. Right?
Just like a fox and a cat.
Hey,
All right,
hey,
think of it this way.
Hey,
Think of it this way. Punch egg roll has no egg roll in it. They don't have to put an image to describe what the name says.
that's why those cigars suck.
Right? Like when you look at the image, there's no punch guy holding an egg roll, you know? You don't need the image. A trademark can defend on text only or image plus text.
Hey, I wonder, like, you know how like those Chinese takeout box, right? Can they sue Punch for doing all that bullcrap?
Say that again?
You know,
the
how
Chinese.
Yeah,
takeout
those
box?
Chinese takeout box.
Chinese takeout box is not it's not trademarked.
I thought somebody owned it.
Well, it's like in the food
Like
service.
more than
industry.
100 years
So,
ago.
No, I thought somebody owned it, bro. I don't know.
No. Anybody can produce those boxes right now. Just nobody bother because it doesn't make a lot of money. You gotta make 1 million of those to make $1,000, something like that. All right, JF Resco. You cannot call that a parody label when you go out and flat out says that that label I own the trademark. That's not a parody anymore. You're challenging that trademark now. You see what I'm saying? He came out and say I own the trademark so I can use it. That's not parody anymore. That he's not claiming it as a parody. He claimed that he owns that trademark.
he's claiming the rights to that, whatever.
Okay, so that's not parody anymore. Is there a good Punch series cigar? I personally like the egg roll and nothing else. Fu Manchu is okay, but egg roll is still my favorite on that one.
Yeah, you got to listen to him that one. I don't like any of them, so yeah.
You say you experience a whole lot of meh for it, but you gotta judge it at a $4 point cigar. How many other $4 cigar taste like that one? That's how you gotta join. You gotta have to evaluate based on the price range, right? So it's a $4 cigar, $4 and change. You gotta go, okay, what other $4 cigar tastes like this one?
Just add another $4. You get a better cigar.
Well, no, if it's not $4, you don't have to buy that one, right? If I'm gonna spend $6, I go buy a $6 cigar. Then I compare to other $6 cigar.
I just compare cigar to cigars.
Right? You can't do that because some of them are cheaper. That's like trying to compare an iPhone with a cheapo Samsung, whatever. That's not the S series.
That's not fair.
That costs $90. You would not make that comparison.
No, because it's not right.
Exactly. It's the same thing for cigars, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, to people, right? They're all about the same cigar, right? I'm just saying.
Well, it's not. It's not. Like, for example, to go eat real crab meat and imitation crab meat, you gotta say this thing doesn't taste like crab. That imitation crab meat costs you $3 a pack. All right, and the real crab costs you $3 and 0.01 ounce.
Hey, man, careful with pricing, bro.
So when you do that, you're not gonna get the same experience because you're not doing apples to apple.
Like I say.
Right? The price range also has to determine what you compare with. You're not gonna compare a $100 apple with a $10 apple. Even though
Maybe
they're
a
probably the
pineapple,
same.
but yeah. That's for you, Sherry.
Well, you definitely don't want to compare apple with sugar apple. Right? So
when you say sugar apple, do you mean the sugar apple that I think you're talking about, or the candy coated apple?
Well, when I say sugar apple, I'm talking about a green apple.
Okay, all right. I know what you're talking about. I know what apple you're talking about, but I don't know what other people will do.
Yeah, when I say sugar apple, it's not sugar coated apple. It's actually
It's not even an apple.
It's not even an apple. American call it sugar apple because they think it tastes like apple, but it's not.
No, man, the sugar apple tastes good though. Shit.
Especially if you let it ripe all the way. It's like, but I think a lot of people have problem with the texture once it's ripe.
Yeah, but when it's not ripe, it's not that good.
Yeah, when it's ripe, it looks like fermented banana. If you wanna see how that, it looks like you just crushed the banana and eat it.
Yeah, but it tastes great though.
It tastes great.
The only thing I hate is like a whole bunch of seed.
The seed's the best part. You pick it out, each one is a seed.
I know that, but like you get so little fat because the flesh is so good, right? But compared to the size of the seed, you get a little bit of flesh. It's sad.
I think I'm the only one that actually just peeled the thing in half and just chow the entire thing down and spit out the seeds. Everybody eats
You're
the one.
supposed to do that. No, you bite on that thing, man. You break it in half. That's like the best thing to do.
Yeah, I will break it, squeeze it to a chunk, and just eat it like that. But that's me. All right. For those people who doesn't know what sugar apple is, go Google it. There you gotta see two version, and a Western version which is kind of smooth on the outside, and the Asian version is lumpy. It
Like
looks like a Buddha's
lumpy.
head.
Yeah.
I'll be
And
back.
It's
All right,
see you guys
related.
in a minute.
If you guys know fruit, it's related to like Ratola and chamoy.
It's almost like an Asian guava. The green guava almost look like that.
Almost, but it does not the same though.
Yeah, because it can actually peel off, like it can pick off a chunk once it's ripe. So yeah, I haven't find that kind here yet, because if I do, I'll go broke by eating that every day.
Wait. You haven't? What are you talking about, Tony?
They don't have the one where you can just pick a piece off of it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I know what
They
you're
have
talking
the smooth, like bumpy surface,
No,
but
no.
they don't have the one.
Yeah,
that you
they have the bumpy surface one,
Yeah.
but you can't take a chunk out.
You can't take the chunk out. Yeah. The Asian one
I was
literally
right.
just squeeze a little bit, the chunk falls apart. Each one of them is individual piece when you can pick it out. I go broke every time I go back to Asia and buy fruit.
Mm-hmm.
I can
But
bring it
again,
over
it's
here,
not-
so I start eating a lot of fruit.
But I don't know about where you are in Asia, how expensive it is, but in Vietnam, it's super duper cheap, bro.
It's super
It's
duper
still-
cheap, but how many people eat one?
I don't. I eat bags, bro.
Yeah, I eat an entire bag of 20 in one sitting. I feel sick the next day, but it's great.
And then I eat it, and then they make like a smoothie out of it. Oh my god, man!
Yeah, a lot of people probably can relate to that, because how Asian eats fruit is very different than American eats fruit. Over here, the fruits are expensive. You try to get a pound of apple, you know, you go out to pick apple, your bag will be $10, $20, right?
Yeah.
You go out to get an apple in Taiwan, your bag will be $2.
Maybe.
Your bag will be $2 and chopped up for you.
If you want a D-skin, they will do it too.
Yeah, you want descan anything that all the fruits are chopped. Like if you go to a market and just buy fruit, you choose, and they'll chop it right there for you.
And they always give you like chili that come with it, like salt and chili.
We use plum powder.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, we use plum. powder.
We use shrimp chili. So
Taiwanese people like to eat sour, so we use plum powder.
oh, okay. We like to eat sour stuff with like shrimp, salty chili.
Yeah, that then you will never end. You just eat that as a meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, first thing I do when I get off airport, two things I do, right? Number one, I'll go buy stinky tofu. I go back to where I usually hang out. There's an old lady there. She remembers us, and she always have it ready. No matter how late I go, she'll open the door and sell it to us. And then I'll go to the night market, which we have in Asia, night market that closes very late. Because when you arrive, either you arrive 4 in the morning or you arrive 10 p.m. Okay? So I'll go to the night market and I'll buy a whole bag of fruit. And that bag of fruit is gotta be at least 10 pounds. And it will cost me roughly $12.
It's super duper cheap. And you get like some crazy exotic fruit that you
Yeah.
know how much they sell a freaking sugar apple over here? A lot, bro.
Yeah. They consider as exotics over here. So
Yeah.
yeah. But like when I buy that fruit, keep in mind it's like 10, 12 pounds of it with like the seeds and all this thing that cut out. Like anything part that you don't eat, they cut it out.
Mm-hmm.
They put 2 picks in there and you just go home and start eating it with a pick.
It's the best way. Dude, like
So, yeah.
when I go back to Vietnam, I literally like on the way, like in my taxi going to the hotel, there's a guy there on a moped. You want some fruit? I was like, hell yeah, just give me a whole bunch of fruit. Like,
Let's just hand you a bag, those plastic
Yep.
bags. Well, actually,
Yep.
it'll be a clear bag and then like a red color, pink color plastic bag. There you go.
yeah, there you go. And like a bag of salt.
Yeah.
That is like you'll be good to go.
So yeah, fruit. We eat fruit like crazy. I want some fruit. I don't even like to eat fruit in America. I hate eating fruit in America.
Sometimes I eat fruit in America. Sometimes.
Like I just feel like, well, number one, they're expensive. with the
No,
with
no,
the
no.
exception of banana. Banana is very cheap.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, okay, I'm not trying to say anything, but America is very limited on fruit of what you guys eat. You guys just have that few, and you guys stick with it. You guys don't want to venture out different kind of fruit.
Well, it has to do with production, right? So in the U.S., you get blackberry, blueberry, pineapple, melons, watermelon, cherry, apple, orange,
And it's hard
Banana.
from there.
Raspberries,
grapefruit,
grapes, grapefruits,
cantaloupe.
cantaloupes,
Watermelon.
How is the melon?
muskrats,
And pear.
Yeah, and pear.
pear,
And peaches.
And peaches.
Yeah, I love them peaches, you know.
Yeah, Asian pear at expensive. Yeah, 3-pack of Asian pear is $20.
For here, yeah.
You know how
How's
much
it
You go to
3-pack of peach?
Asia.
You know,
Man,
How's-
you go to Asia, pear is not that expensive.
How are you getting 3?
it's a
But they're
pack of
big.
3.
They're huge too.
No. If it's a pair, it's 2.
Oh my God. God damn it,
So-
Albert.
A pack
Already?
of 3 in Asia costs you $1.
Yeah, that's math is wrong on that.
And plus, right now it's persimmon season because it's Chinese New Year.
Oh yeah.
Persimmon is everywhere.
So
I
yeah,
just bought like a bag of persimmon today.
I don't go out to buy fruit all that much. Every time I buy fruit is because I'm gonna offer it to the guy. I put it on the guy's
Yeah.
table. I don't eat it. So, what are you doing, Martin? Jesus,
I'm leaving the lounge.
Focus on driving. Don't talk to me. Wow. I'm growing some persimmon and
What? Where you live? Oh yeah, Kelly.
Kelly. All right, so that weather. You
Yeah,
can
that
go
would
for-
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
And persimmon is actually very hardy.
You
For
bake
what-
them.
Hmm?
You bake them.
Bake them. What?
Don't ruin the fruit by cooking it. Eat the
Please
fruit.
don't.
Baked persimmons. Telling you.
I don't condone baking fruits.
Just leave the fruit alone, man.
I'm just saying. I'm just
The
saying.
only cooking on fruit that I can condone is 2 type. Actually, the 2 type. One is pineapple on pizza.
Pineapple.
I'll allow you cook it, right?
Yep.
The other one is cooking the fruit to a like a jam or sauce. Then I'll allow you do that. So
Baked
I mean-
persimmon.
Never had it.
some pear from China. You know you cannot
I'm not
import
from
vegetable,
China,
right?
bro. Wrong country.
You gotta try to get him in trouble by importing fruit when he comes back.
Yeah, you can't.
You cannot bring fruit back when you're flying back.
Yeah.
You only can bring when you come back with food it have to be dried.
Yeah. And cannot be meat product either.
Yeah.
Even though I sneak in beef jerkies.
Well, beef jerky is dried.
Yeah, but it's meat, so
It's a meat product. It's a meat
it's a meat
product.
product.
No, I bring back dry fish all the time.
Dry fish is kind of different. Like fish, like shreds, they're kind of different. I don't know. They just don't want to have mad cow disease and crazy shit. So, all right. So, I didn't ask Val, why are you smoking?
A sangre nueva.
Sangre Nueva. Okay. Albert, why are you smoking?
Juan Lopez.
Never saw that one.
I just lit up Carl
Drive,
Malone.
Martin, drive! Oh my god! Holy shit!
I'm stopped. I'm stopped. Carl
Drive.
Malone.
Drive home. Drive home. I don't wanna witness an accident. Drive home.
A Utah Jazz cigar? That Carl Malone?
Yeah.
That Carl Malone?
Bring back the hot sauce samba. Samba is back. I know samba has a like a shortage for a little bit. Plus, I think the not Tabasco. What's the other kind called? Not Tabasco. What is that sauce? Hot sauce. That the name just ran out on my mind.
Are you talking about Cholula, Tapatio?
No. The Asian hot sauce.
Oh,
Sriracha?
hot sauce.
Sriracha.
Hot sauce.
there was a shortage of chili, so they couldn't make sriracha for a while, and they couldn't make sambal for a while. Now they're all back.
What are you talking about? I always could see sriracha.
Oh no, sriracha was gone for like good 3-4 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I have so many sriracha stacked.
Now you have everywhere. Now they have too many because all of a sudden they got all the inventories. Now it's everywhere. All right. But the Asian sambal with the chicken brand, and you can see a rooster in the front.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was gone for a long time. I saw it. Martin, sound. Sound.
No. Your wind noise.
Carter.
I put it up.
All right. So that sauce, when I found it, they only have a jar this big. I was like, whatever. I'm just gonna just buy it.
I didn't even know sriracha disappeared for a month or two.
You can't really tell because if you're not looking for it, like when you're looking for it, you're like, why is this shelf all empty?
I always have like 4 or 5 bottles, so they're like enough for.
Yeah, if you have plenty at home, you're not looking for it.
I just happened to run out. That's why I was so pissed.
Running out shit? What the fuck?
No, that's the thing. Hot sauce, I use it a lot once in a while, you know? So, especially when you're like eating pho at home, you need that.
Oh, yeah, you need that.
Yeah,
you need
so
sriracha.
it just happened like, whatever they give you so little, you're like, I do my own.
Right?
You know?
I hate it when they try to like portion you with sriracha. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Right? Hey, Crazy Gringo. So, yeah, I mean, there is a portion of time where things run out, and cigars the same way. Sometimes they run out. Some weird stuff, you know. Here's the thing. I wonder why they don't run out of Mexican San Andreas, because that tobacco is being used on every single cigar out there right now.
I think that tobacco is like very hardy.
That's a hot item, yeah.
Yeah, it's hardy, you know.
Yeah, but like in 2023, how many cigars made out of Mexican San Andreas?
A lot. It seemed like
everybody have it.
It seemed like it was really quiet and dormant for a few years, then all of a sudden, boom! It just exploded.
Because at first, I think 2020 to 2022, they didn't really figure out how to use it correctly. They didn't age it long enough. All of it tastes kind of weird.
It was bad when it first came out.
And I think they found out, like, if you put broadleaf of Mexican San Andreas, it just works. So everybody started using Mexican San Andreas and broadleaf.
Yeah.
That's not true. They knew how to use it.
Now the first year, that didn't taste good. A lot of cigars that came out with that didn't taste good.
They were able to use it in 2019. 2018, 2019, when the Hellcat came out.
Yeah, but they didn't make a lot of good ones. There's a lot of them, but none of them are good. Like, I think probably for Martin, it was 50-50.
Okay, I mean, I agree that you probably had some you didn't like. The Hellcat by Esteban Carrera was a San Andreas wrapper. It was good.
Okay, what was the binder?
Not sure.
Broadleaf.
It's a Esteban Carrera Hellcat.
Basically, some company find out that combination broadleaf and Mexican works.
Well, look it up. Look up Hellcat.
Why don't you look it up and so I don't have to type it in?
Because I would have to like reach really far, and I got.
And I have to reach really now. Fuck, I had to reach forward too, man.
Yours is closer. Yeah, you're right there.
There's a lot of San Andreas cigars that taste way too similar. I'm glad manufacturers are figuring out how to make it interesting. I don't think they made it interesting. I think they still taste very similar with very minor tweak. Because majority, the major player are still broadleaf San Andreas. That's the major taste of it. And then they change the filler. But filler doesn't really give you that much taste, to be honest.
Good call.
But I'm pretty sure they took years to experience with it and go like, okay, this is the combination that works. San Andreas, broadleaf. Well, that hurts my eyes. Right? So, once they figure it out, they start using it, but like, it seems like everybody decides to do that at the same time. Almost like they go to their manufacturer and say, hey, San Andreas is hot right now. They're like, yeah, okay, I'll buy some.
But I think they're easy to grow and maintain as well because they're hardy, you know what I mean?
Oh, it does a lot. Like the
I wonder,
broadleaf
are they
very easy to grow.
do they grow faster as well? Right? Do they? I'm not sure.
They don't take that long to grow, but like I think the key is how long does it take to ferment
That's
it to age it,
2016, man.
Yeah.
right? How long does it take to do that? But still, look at the amount of cigars being produced right now. Like even if it's easy to grow, you only have so much land, right?
The second price 95% for the San Andreas, and the other 5% for a broadleaf.
Right?
Nicaraguan. So binder fillers Nicaraguan. There you
Okay.
go. There you go.
Is it broadleaf though?
Do they do broadleaf in Nicaragua? I don't know.
Well, every tobacco plant has broadleaf somewhere.
Agreed, but they did not.
They don't call it like
feature it. They didn't
broadleaf,
feature it. You think
They
they
didn't
would?
feature it.
broadleaf is like Connecticut a broadleaf,
Yeah.
right?
You think they would feature that, right?
I don't know. It's talking about very early on whether or not they feature it. I'm not saying that you're wrong. You could
But
be
they-
right. So
But they don't specify the region of Nicaragua. They just say
and
Nicaragua.
that
Nicaragua.
only happened recently too. I feel like recently they start to tell you what region that came from.
Yeah, the region is actually it play a big
plays a big part.
flavor profile. Yeah,
plays a big part in it. Yeah.
And I think recently they start to list that. A lot of cigar they came out with the writing, like the write up and stuff like that, the editorial. They will
Yeah.
tell you what region that is from now.
like
Before they just
I would love to buy more of Nicaraguan tobacco if they named the region Jalapa in it. I like that region.
Yes. So Cameroon is growing in Africa. The same seed growing in Indonesia is called Sumatra.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're the same thing. One is growing in Cameroon. The other one is growing in Indonesia. Does that answer your question, Ben? So,
Ben Abbott and Associates.
what?
Don't let an accident wreck your life.
What?
I have no idea
Whenever I
what
hear the word Ben, I think of Ben Abbott.
I don't even know what that is. Right?
Eric
So
knows. We watch TV.
I don't.
But it seemed like the seed in Africa, the Cameroon one, it seemed like it's more delicate than the Sumatra.
Well, it's different environment, right? Africa is really dry, not a lot of water and stuff like that. So they come out really delicate but very punchy because how harsh the environment is,
Yeah.
right? So when you grow in Indonesia, which is different, Indonesia has good farms and stuff like that. So
Eric thinks like one needs to be hardy, while the other one's delicate.
yes, but should Honduran of that seed to be called Cameroon or Sumatra? No, I don't. No, that's not how it works. They're not the same thing.
If you roll it in Texas, it's a Texas cigar, though.
Come on, Albert. So I think a lot of people are taking Honduran seed to grow in Nicaragua now. So that has been happening recently. I think Plasencia has been doing that, and they've been using that slightly differently. Dry or harsh environment determines if. Dry or harsh environment will tell you, like, will give you a different soil, and that soil will give different kind of flavor to the plant.
So
It basically morphs the DNA of the plant.
And also the sunlight, how hot it is, right? You know, when the plant go under the sun for a while, a longer time period, hotter environment, they grow differently. You know, it's like every plant, right? If you put it in a harsher area, they grow into, they adapt, right?
Like
so
if
the
you
leaf
plant
will
your
be
seed
thicker
into-
or thinner, depends on how much water they need, right? And you know the surface will be more oily because they need to resist the sunlight. They need to keep the water in there, so it'll be more oily. So harsher the environment, the oily, more oily the leaf is gonna be.
the leaf.
All right. So that's why different tobacco from different area is slightly different. Even though, like, for example, Cuban seed anywhere else is called Corojo, and they grow it differently. In some area, they have to hybrid with Habanos to grow because they're very delicate. They get eaten by bees bugs all the time, beetles all the time. So they hybrid it with Habano, and now the leaf's spicy and the bugs don't want to eat it.
Now they still eat it. Some other bugs will.
Well, they're less likely. They're more resistant.
More minimized. Yeah.
Yeah. Because if the bug knows it's spicy to eat it, unless it's like, if you're a human being, if you see something like, oh, look, that Korean chicken noodle, I'm not gonna eat that because it's spicy.
Hey man, those spicy Korean chicken noodles pretty good.
Same idea, right? So they hybrid it with the Habano seeds so that they grow out kind of spicy. And this is why Corojo is supposed to be earthy and a little bit of sweetness and all that stuff. But
I wonder if they didn't hybrid it.
they couldn't grow it. They couldn't grow it.
They couldn't grow it?
The amount of usable crop at the end was so little. So they hybrided, and now you get the Corojo today, which is a little bit spicy because of the hybrid.
So
There are a few companies that still uses non-hybrid Corojo.
yeah,
which
I
is
wonder
still
who,
sweet.
right? Like because that's the Corojo, the non-hybrid one is an actual Cuban tobacco, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't have the Cuban earthiness. So
Mm.
Crow is like Crow 99 is what it is, right?
right.
Yeah, but Corojo 99 is a hybrid though.
It's hybrid.
Yeah.
Right. So when you do a regular Corojo that is authentic, it doesn't have the same kind. Obviously, no tobacco is really gonna taste like Cuban tobacco unless it's Cuban tobacco. But Corojo give you that smell of it. Not as earthy, not as it doesn't
But
get the
you think do they still have that like nice sweetness, hayiness to it?
the straight Corojo does have a little bit sweetness to it,
No.
but still not like a Cuban.
Yeah.
It's close, but
No
not Cuban cigar. But no Cuban cigar.
But that's what I think. Like, I understand it's hard to grow them, but I would try harder to do it if I could, or if they could.
Like the things that they harvested, but then if you don't harvest a lot of it, now the price goes up, right? Because the cost to grow them will be the same.
Well, limited edition time, baby. Let's go.
Well, that's why some companies still uses authentic Corojos, like just regular Corojo,
Yeah.
and some just use a hybrid because they just need that little bit sweetness, and they don't mind to add a little bit of pepper to it because a lot of people like pepper in their cigars,
Like the little spice.
right? I've only had one Cuban tobacco different than it's different. When you smoke a Cuban, you know it's a Cuban,
Yeah. Like right now. Yeah.
right? When you smoke a Cuban, you will know it's Cuban. There's no question on that one. It's just how close that our version, the American version of the cigar is to a Cuban.
Try to be ritual. Some cigars get close, but not all.
And I know somebody's gonna go, oh, this an X cigar, whatever, tastes just like a Cuban. Well, that's because they actually shoved the Cuban in there. And then you go back to look who came up with those. Like, what's the blend? And it says undisclosed.
Undisclosed.
Yeah, disease and well, everything, right? And they're less susceptible to disease, less susceptible to bugs, less susceptible to growing environment, all that stuff.
Yep.
Cubanist, I don't like that term. You don't like that term?
Oh, it's in the cigar world. You have to deal
Would you
with it.
rather use Cuban-ish? Cuban-like?
Cuban-like.
Cuban alike.
Similar to Cuban?
Tastes like Cuban.
Cuban-y?
Resembling Cuban. Yeah.
Like, it's just a word that we'll use to describe, just easier. When you have a word to describe, people know what that is.
Hey, Albert, grab that thesaurus out, will you?
I don't think that word's in there.
My wife told me she thought I stole her thesaurus.
Cuban why?
I got that reading too.
He
I like
thought I
Cuban to be
stole-
Cuban.
She's like, you stole my thesaurus. I was like, I'm shocked. I'm surprised. I'm amazed that you'd think I would steal the thesaurus.
It's just giving you a lot of different one of the same word, like a thesaurus.
Yeah.
I like other regions too. I like Cuban to be Cuban. Yeah, I like Cuban to be Cuban too. Right?
Thank you.
Sometimes you get,
Thanks, Val.
I'm telling you, sometimes you get like those cigars that remembrance of the Cuban smoke.
But you know,
Well-
unlike Cuban, if you ever look up Cuban blends, they're called, you'll see the wrapper Cuban, binder Cuban, filler Cuban.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You know-
Cuban's Cuban because all they have was Cuban.
That's
You
not
know-
true.
In saying that it reminds you of Cuban, you could only say that if you smoked Cubans,
Yeah.
right?
So for the people that don't smoke Cuban, now you see where it come from. Like when we say Cuban us, when they don't smoke Cuban, they're like, "What the? Well, what is that?"
I asked Lewis, by the way. He was giving us that Cuban coffee,
Okay.
making it.
Okay.
I asked him to make it Americana.
You just add water.
I know he paused for a second, trying to figure out what I was saying, and he laughed. And he went, "Okay, I got you."
That's why Cuban cigars as puros or puros, all leaves are from Cuban region. Yeah. When I
Yeah.
smoke Aladino, I think Corojo. I don't think Cuban. Honduras flavor is
Yeah,
On the
because
taste.
Aladino does not taste like a Cuban at all.
yeah. I mean, you can kind of tell the difference between a Corojo and a Cuban.
Yeah,
It's,
but like
you know.
it's a huge difference, man.
Which New World cigar would you say are Cubanesque?
Do we have to go through this again?
Any cigar that has the name Cuban in it.
Which cigar would you say that's Cubanesque?
Elevate Black.
You know, the things that if we name something that's Cubanesque, it probably has Cuban in there. That's the problem.
That's yeah, right. Like,
They could be like some cigars have the mark of a Cuban.
What?
Those Maverick cigars.
Oh my God.
what?
Give me the
Probably a
vibe.
Maverick kind of cigar.
Yeah, Javier.
Wouldn't you say that, Val? That a Maverick-like cigar has the mark of a Cuban?
I got it. I got it.
Tesla
Maverick.
joke. Tesla joke. Yeah, so like, you know, here's the thing about Cubanesque
think I'm gonna get
cigar. The problem with that is that a lot of Cubanesque cigar has actually Cuban in there. So like when you say Corojo, we don't actually call it Cuban. If I gotta tell you the most recent
smoke
Cubanesque
Corojo
cigar.
and we don't call it
Yeah.
Cuban at all.
When Eric said Atabay is Cubanesque, that's because there's Cuban in there.
There's like literally.
Yeah. So, you know, Cuban has that specific taste, just like Nicaraguan has that Nicaraguan taste, and Honduras tobacco really have that sweet hay taste.
Oh man, hey, Honduras have good note.
So
If they play it right.
They each has its own characteristic. So when you pick up that characteristic, it's because there's something there, right? They're not gonna be able to make a Nicaraguan puro to be Cubanesque.
Yeah, no way. And if you could do that, you're like a god, boy.
Or if you can do that, you're the next it. You'll be like,
Yeah,
I'm not,
yeah,
this
you
is all
are.
Nicaraguan,
You
but
are.
tastes like Cuban.
How about
You know?
blending? Jesus,
You know,
you're walking on
there's no
water,
way.
boys.
All the undisclosed blend may be using Cuban tobacco. I would say the reason they use it is because of Cuban tobacco. The reason they use undisclosed is because of Cuban tobacco. Because like other than that, they wouldn't undisclose it. Unless they really want to make a buzz, which I don't see why. Because
So,
people
but-
will figure it out.
If it's undisclosed, it gives you the allure.
Until you taste it.
Yeah, the things that
So you're saying Gurkha should be cardboard-esque.
We might have to change that soon.
yeah, I can no longer talk shit about Gurkha.
Yeah, Tony, you need to shut up. That's why he didn't answer you
Yeah.
right away.
No, there's no lawsuit, but I just can't talk shit about them anymore.
And I think I'll be in the same wheelhouse soon enough.
Right. I prefer Atabey to the Cuban Cohiba. Well, the thing is that Atabey has multiple different blend, and a Cohiba is just pure. So,
but I still would smoke a Cuban Cohiba over the Atabey. The regular Atabey.
I'm trying to see if I can make a comment on that. I can't really because I don't like both either way.
Yeah, but then you say if you have two, which one would you choose though, Tony? Right?
I've been choosing the Atabey Black recently.
Well, he's not talking about the black though. He's talking about just Atabey.
All right, okay. Regular Atabey, I'll probably choose. I'll choose the regular Cohiba.
Yeah, that's why when I say I would choose the Cohiba, Cuban Cohiba over the Atabey, except for the black.
Because
black
to me,
is pretty damn good.
Because to me, the regular Atabey, I smoked it twice. Both time has this bitterness to the end. I just don't like that bitterness. But the Cuban Cohiba doesn't have that bitterness. So
you don't.
That's why I would choose the regular. All right, and the Atabey Black don't have a lot of that bitterness. So I would choose the Atabey Black. Plus, I have 4 of those, so I smoked 2 of them already.
You smoked 2 already?
Yeah, I smoked 1 for review. I smoked another 1 on my other days. All right. Who cares as long as it's really good? Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah, you can see it that way. I mean, it's just cigars. Yeah.
It's whatever you prefer, right? Both of them are great. So,
I mean, when you say undisclosed blend, I mean,
maybe they're wanting to create the buzz. Just let the blend be, man.
well, the problem with that is when you say undisclosed blend, right? The only question, they don't even pay attention to what you have anymore. They just pay attention to whether or not there is Cuban in there, and then it kind of lost the buzz on that cigar. Because once the moment says, yeah, it's called undisclosed, there's no Cuban in there, then that kind of lost its allure. So it's a double-edged sword.
I think
because the moment
if they didn't, okay, so if they didn't put any Cuban in there, then any company could actually do that, right? Like any cigar
can be undisclosed.
It's undisclosed. It doesn't matter no more.
Right, but at the same time, they use that to also justify the price. Most undisclosed cigars are pretty pricey.
All pricey, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Right? And if you don't even at least try to sneak a little bit Cuban in there, they're like, why am I paying for that price? So there is that too.
My palate is crap for tasting all the different notes like you guys. So for me, it doesn't taste good to me or not.
Does it? So for me, does it taste good to me or not? You will eventually get there. Everybody eventually get there.
Don't say that, man. You will eventually get like, oh yeah, I don't like this cigar. Oh, I don't like that cigar. I don't like this note.
The truth is that you could tell the different notes. You just cannot cannot single them out, right? You know what you like. That's why you like it or not, right? When you like it, it has all the notes that you like. When you don't like it, it doesn't have all the notes you like. So you can actually pick about whether or not you like it, right? When you know whether you like it, you know what flavor that is. You just cannot single them out, but eventually you'll be able to.
I don't think West Tampa tobacco have any Cuban.
Yeah. West Tampa tobacco does not have any Cuban in it.
Let's say West Tampa. That's in Florida, man.
Yeah, and they are producing Florida, so definitely don't have any.
They
Cuban
are producing Florida
because they can't import Cuban tobacco in. All right. Only a year of smoking cigars. Okay, yeah. So you will eventually get. For example, like the thing is that to pick out that individual note is always out of sudden for us. At least for me, it is. All right. One day I say, oh, that's what it is. You kind of have to put it in place, right? You can taste it. You taste it all the time. But
there's days that we don't taste shit, man.
Yeah, you have to go like one day you'll be like, oh, so that's what they mean by chocolate. Well, also that's what they mean by coffee, because what we say is taste like, not it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It tastes like a coffee. It tastes like a chocolate.
You reach all the way in the back of your memory. You're like, oh crap, that's what it is.
Right? It tastes like, right? That's why we always use something to kind of like get you to understand what it tastes like. For example, sewer water. You got to imagine what sewer water, but then there's different type of sewer water. When you taste it, like, oh, so that's what they mean by sewer water, my backyard. You know, that's, you know, something like that. You had to put it in place, right? Just because you're smelling a cocoa, it does not mean it's the same type of cocoa.
Yeah. So what I think is he's probably is into that area. Like when I first started smoking and I started following reviewers, and they would pick up a cigar and they do all their, you know, the aroma check at the foot, you know, across the cigar. And oh, this guy has this has that, this, you know, and then they light it up and boom, I taste this, I taste that, a little bit of this, you know. And man, I couldn't wait to go buy that cigar. I went and bought that cigar the next day. And I didn't get none of that. Not a thing. You know, I was so and then I'm smoking the cigar and I'm searching and I'm saying, where's those raisins at? Where's that plum at? Where's that cherry at? Where's this at? Where's that at? And I didn't get it. And I searched so much and I searched so hard, I didn't enjoy the cigar. Didn't enjoy it at all because I'm searching and searching and searching and looking. You know, did I miss it? How did I miss it? I was smoking. I was paying attention to it. But it took me a while to figure it out. And I kept getting hints, reminders, tips, you know, from James and from Jeff Bates and Albert. And, you know, it'll come. It'll come. It just, but it's like Tony said, once you pick up a cigar and you start smoking it, yeah, I like this. Well, there's something in there that you like. Okay? You can't pick it out yet. You can't figure it out yet. Give it time. Give it time. It'll come. It'll come. Believe me, it'll come.
And keep in mind, here's the thing that people always don't get it until they get it, is that majority of the flavor is a smell. It's a smell. You gotta smell it, and that's why you taste it. You didn't taste it, you smelled it, okay? And a good example is, you guys know that, you know, in the springtime, when you have a really rain shower and you walk out there, you smell this earthy after the rain smell.
Yeah.
That's a smell. But when I say after the rain, you know what I'm talking about. But you can't taste that. You just smelled it, right?
Or even before it rains, you know rain is coming. You can smell it.
Yeah, you can smell that damp, musky, almost sour, like earthy smell of the leaf and water. That's the smell, right? You don't taste it. And for cigar, a lot of times it's like you have to get a combination of tasting it and smell it to actually get it. So if you don't retrohale, you will still pick it up, but a lot harder. Is when you are taking a puff,
it's more,
and you're breathing at the same time. You breathe a little bit of smoke back in there. That's when you taste it. So if you tend to blow hard, like after you take a draw, you blow out really, really hard, and all the smoke went the other way, you're probably not gonna taste it. But when you feel like, when you slow it down, let the smoke out a little bit, even though you can't retrohale, when you smell that back in there again, that's when you gotta pick it up. So it's one of those things that once you're doing it, what?
Roger.
Once you doing it unconsciously, and that there's got to be that one day where you're just taking a puff, and all of a sudden you taste something, you're like, huh? What happened? What happened? I just smoked this entire cigar. I didn't taste anything until now. What did I just taste?
And then you went back to it, you're like, damn, it's gone.
Yeah, when you go back to it, oh, it's gone again. It's gone again.
Yes.
And then you pick out another cigar, try to pick that up again, and you won't. But the next time you smoke that and you're not paying attention, you're like, whatever, forget it. I give up. You gotta taste it again.
Yep. It's very surprisingly when it happened.
Yeah.
Like,
It's one of those things you have to slowly get accustomed to, and then eventually, you did enough of that, you can separate that flavor. Right? You can go, okay, this thing tastes like this because it's got a combination of wood, earthy, barnyard. That combination tastes one way, and then you'll be able to separate them, right? As you go, right? Well, another way is, oh, this thing tastes like a damp, wet wood, right? And you'll be able to separate that, and now you can pick up the rest. Mm-hmm. So you literally have to be able to pick out the major notes: the cedar, the tobacco, the woodsy tones, and the spice. If you're able to get used to those and ignore those, you'll be able to pick up the next notes. And sweet is not a note. Sweet is literally just whether or not it's sweet. So
It's sweet, yeah.
yeah. And usually it happens at the end, so that you will be able to pick up that. So when that sweetness lingers, that's when we say it tastes like this kind of sweet, that kind of sweet, or another kind of sweet, right? The most notable one is actually the star anise and licorice. Those kind of sweet you can tell right away because it's so weird. It's so weird.
Oh man, like the to me the easiest sweet note is honeysuckle.
Yeah, you're not gonna get a lot of honey from most cigars, so get out of here.
Yeah, I know, but man, it's so damn good. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
When it hits your palate, you're like, damn, that is fucking honey.
There's not a lot of honey out there, but there's a lot of like caramel, a lot of like a licorice sweetness. There's a lot of baking spice that come with a little bit of sweetness, graham cracker sweetness as well. Those are easier to find, right? So I will say, don't worry about it. You just started for a year. When you get to the 2 or 3 year mark, you'll be able to pick it up
Easily.
And at that time, you'll find that being able to tell taste is a double-edged sword.
Yep.
Because it's not the I like it or not anymore.
Are you smoking
like-
what you think you smoking?
Yeah.
Fucker, man. Shit.
At that point, it's like, I love this cigar, but I hate that sewer taste. When you can tell notes, you gotta be able to say, I love this cigar, but this one note I just absolutely hate. I remember the time where I love this cigar because I cannot taste that.
And once you do, it's like, man, you gotta go find your next favorite one because you ain't gonna get that one no more.
Yeah, because then now you have to pick a choose. You know, do I want a little bit of that with this, or do I want a lot of this and that? Smoke Guardian on fire. First I smoked, my allergy was haywire. Taste salt. Tonight, no salt, but much better smoke to me. Every time I smoke Guardian on the farm, I get sick. But Sybaris is one that I can smoke. Sybaris I can smoke.
Tony's not big on going on the farm with the dog on it.
Yeah, the one with the tiny band with the dog on it, I can't.
I actually like that one.
I tried it a few times because the dog on there. I literally bought one because the dog on there. But,
Did you show Shiza?
I did. That's what she told me to buy it.
Oh,
She's like, did you see that dog cigar? I was like, yeah, I'll buy one. You know, it was a Lancero and I get sick. Yeah. So yeah, when it comes to flavor, it takes time. I don't think anybody can like. Okay, I when I'm younger, I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes, so I'm used to tobacco. I can ignore tobacco flavor, right? But even that, it took me forever to find the first note. All right, and my first note was almond. So even for someone that smoked for a long time, they have trouble picking it up. For someone that's normal that never has smoked, it's gotta be even harder because first you gotta be able to ignore that tobacco.
I bet when you tasted the almond, you probably had a lot of joy in that, didn't you?
Mounds and mounds of joy.
almond joy.
Almond joy?
Almond
Almond
joy.
joy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just saying, I just, makes sense if you did.
Oh, also, put it out there. When you find something that's barrel-aged cigar, it does not taste like bourbon. Please, guys.
And it don't taste like a barrel either.
It might smell like bourbon, but it doesn't taste like bourbon.
It tastes or smell like a barrel or wood. Not even barrel. It tastes like wood. Okay.
Wood. A lot of wood.
So I want people to know that, like, when, like, oh, that's a good whiskey. No, it's not. They just put it in the barrel. Okay. They say whiskey barrel, but just the barrel. They don't soak it in whiskey. They just put it in the barrel, cover it up.
I mean, you figure it would, right?
The word implies kind of implies it. It's like, bourbon barrel or a whiskey barrel. You're like, yeah, they must have soaked. No, but the thing is that what you got to taste is actually the wood. So.
Well, I mean, I guess you don't figure it would. You don't figure it would. That's the thing.
Any news? Okay. Javier, I talked to him. He said this week he's gonna be busy with TPE, which starts tomorrow, and after that we're supposed to touch up again. So yeah, I will schedule time with that. And that particular show, Johnny already said he's gotta be on the show, so I had to reorganize. I have a different code for that day, so it'll be a very selective guest on the show for that day.
What day?
Well, it's probably a couple of weeks away, I'm figuring.
Yeah, you're looking probably at least 2 weeks away.
Yeah, yeah. Because you got to have that week, come down week, and then relax week, and then get back. So probably I'm thinking 3 weeks.
Yeah.
The Sherry Cast Diesel will have a lot of darkness in there.
You
That's
think
why.
Eric's not going to get on?
Say what?
Think Eric's not going to get the code?
I'd be fine. I'm pretty sure I'd be fine.
Yeah, that's the thing. I told him either Wednesday or Saturday at 9 p.m., whichever day he have. So he have to give me the time because like we are already here every day, every Wednesday, Saturday. So he had to pick a time which he can actually join us.
Well, when you have the time in the day, just let the people know.
Oh yeah. Once I have the time sketched out, then we will make an announcement.
You'll make an announcement.
Yeah, I'll make an announcement. In fact, I'll make a post. I'll make a post so that everybody can see it on YouTube. Okay. And
Yeah,
Instagram.
I make it on my channel too. Let's do it.
I'm going to put it in my channel too. Oh, wait, I don't have a channel.
We talk about the Low Vision channel.
I keep making channel for you guys, and you guys don't use it.
Oh, wait a minute. What channel did you make?
Oh, you talking about that channel, Tony? God damn it.
I keep making channel for you guys. You guys don't go in it.
We go to the sports streaming.
Yeah, but I made a retired and dangerous channel. You guys don't go in there. I made an AARP channel. You guys don't go in there.
Oh yeah, you know what? you know, we talked about that earlier, and
It was offensive.
Is that offensive?
I mean, AARP. Is that like Alcoholics Anonymous and retired people?
No. Okay. All right, Val. Just put it out there. I was the one that came out with the retire and dangerous 60 plus. Okay, but the AARP was Innocent's idea. So if you feel that's offensive, that's Innocent's fault.
No.
I try to do Code Red, but Tony said you guys not extremely dangerous. So.
You're just dangerous, not extremely dangerous yet.
You could have put down endangered species or something like that.
Done.
Old farts. Old farts.
the geezers.
All right. I got myself a Modelo. I'm chilling in my parking lot or my driveway. I'm good.
All right, AARP is gone. Now it's endangered species.
Oh.
Damn.
All right.
All right. As requested, no problem. I got you guys. I got it. Nice to make your Saturday. Need to make. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be Saturday show or Wednesday show. But everybody's always welcome to come to our show, ask questions, chat. Whatever you guys want to do. The chat is more lively with you guys here, right? We can answer questions. Whatever question you have, something that you feel like is worth discussion, we'll talk about it.
The cigar you're smoking right now would be nice.
It is very nice. It is very nice.
I can't.
Hey, GQ Barbecue. Can I ask you what GQ stands for? I'm hoping what barbecue stands for is what I thought it stands for. But GQ, what GQ stands for?
Gentleman Quarterly.
Gentleman Quarterly?
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking for that person specifically.
Oh, okay.
Yes, like really, that's what you use the GQ for? The Gentleman Quarterly? Wow. Hey, Albert, you're right. He said that. Yeah, they're correct.
Wow.
I normally am, by the way.
All
No
right.
offense.
20 people watching the live. You know what I didn't know? If you're watching the live, you can like the video. So everybody should hit the like quick button real quick. It helps the video. Yes, it is, Roger.
Yes, it does. Thank you, Roger.
Roger always looking out.
You know, I don't blame people because sometimes you're watching the video, you just forget. Like I will like watch Eric's video and I forgot to hit the like button.
That's so messed up. I always hit your like button, boy. What?
I go back to add it. I go back to hit it. You know, I go back to hit it. I will like, cause I usually will go back to all the videos that I done, and then somehow I miss views. Like for example, today I missed one from yesterday. I was like, why? How did I miss that? I was literally looking at his channel at 12 o'clock while I'm on the phone. Like, how can I miss that? But I miss it sometimes.
I always rewatch the Legion videos all the time.
Yeah, and Val, he says I like before I type, and Val likes Ike. Is that right, Val?
No comment.
No comment, huh? Okay. You voted for Ike, didn't you?
Smoking a factory smoke sweet.
You talking about Dwight?
Yeah.
Smoking a factory smoke. Oh God.
You voted for Ike?
I think last time he said that he liked factory smoke stuff too.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Some people just like it. Some people like that flavor. So
Did you
hey,
vote
enjoy it
for
while
Ike,
you can.
Val?
Ike and me, you talking about Dwight?
Yeah.
Big D. Yeah.
I do it on video, but I never you could do it on the live while they are going on. You know, that's the thing. Like, you know, when you watch live, they kind of expect you to wander around, click everything. Let's see what else. Wait, Val just typing "What's up, Goomies" just now?
I did.
Wow, just now.
I usually, you know, I
You usually type
it
that in the
right
very
off the
beginning,
bat. I usually do it in the very beginning, but
but you forgot this
Oh,
time.
I was
It was on here.
I was slacking up.
Oh, you slacker! You're a slacker. Yeah,
Hey, endangered species can slack once in a while.
I'll allow you that. Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, we're not going there. We are not going there. Sorry, GQ. We're not going there. Well, here's the thing. I don't know a lot about sports, so when you guys mention sports stuff like that, that starts a whole another world of trash talk.
It go into like a deep dark hole.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Let's not go there.
yeah, it will start a whole different degree of trash talk. So
Hey, listen.
Rigged. It's not rigged. The Illuminati got it right. Just
Wait a minute. Since you brought the subject up very
Oh
quickly,
my
very
God,
quickly.
here we go.
Wait. I just want to say, I want to start a petition so we can
No, we are not. We are not. We are not. Val.
We can change the Kansas City Chiefs logo and call them the Kansas City Swifters.
why?
The Taylor
Why?
Swift.
Fucking Taylor Swift bitch.
Or we can go with some other great idea. We call them the Arrowheads.
No.
That's better.
Kansas
Yeah,
City
Arrowheads.
Chief.
That's
We
better.
are Chief. Call us Chief.
We can
boy.
call them
No,
the Kansas City
Arrowheads.
Arrowheads because they can
See
keep
what
the
I
logo.
mean? See what I mean?
And they play in Arrowhead Stadium, which
That's
works.
right. Okay, I'm done with it. I'm done with that.
See what I mean? People bring this up, and the whole entire episode of trash talk just nonstop.
It's,
Okay,
It's
now
East
baseball
versus
season is
West.
starting up too, buddies. Baseball.
it's East
I'm not
versus
getting
West.
involved. I am
That's all
not
it
getting
is.
involved. No, I cannot get.
And
I
wait,
know people
I
love
am not
sports.
bandwagon. Okay.
I know people love sports. It's part of the American way. I understand, but I can't. Do you know what kind of cigar the winner of Super Bowl smoked? I have no idea. I don't even watch the.
You know what
We'll
kind?
find out.
Whoever gives them a
Football.
free box,
Happy
that's who-
football, baby.
We will
I would
find
think it's
out.
Padron, to be honest.
I mean, when the Mavericks won, it was all Padrones. They had a 50-year, like the Maduro and Natural. a box of that.
Yeah, I would think it's Padron. I would think it's Padron. They'll just go by whatever is most expensive. They don't care. There's no budget.
They do smoke Padrones because the Patriots, when I remember when the Patriots won the Super Bowl one time, the owner bought a limited, crazy box full of Padron to give to his players.
I heard the Rangers smoke Gurkhas.
When the Mavericks won, they smoked Mark's Cubans.
Come on.
Oh my God!
That's a second Tesla
They were
today now.
Cuban-esque.
They did.
They were Cuban-esque.
They smoked Mark's Cubans.
But this, you know how funny this is? Remember there was a whole thing about like sports people smoking cigar and be on the Cigar Aficionado front page and stuff like that a
Yeah.
while back? Anybody who celebrate who somebody has a cigar involved. Like, you know, they complain about that, but they don't complain what actually happens.
I mean, I don't remember what team it was, but there was a basketball player who was smoking this cigar after they won a game.
Okay.
I don't remember who it was. And they made a big deal over it. Oh, he's smoking the Karl Malone.
Al Septimo cigar, I'm not a big fan of it. Like, you know, I haven't smoked one that's really.
I don't know. I smoked
We
the
smoked one, remember?
Empress of Sheba. I might have to go back to El
Review.
Septimo more because I like that one a lot.
I haven't had one that I really, really liked. It was just okay. So, M81, I'm not a fan of it. I think it's interesting. I'm just not a fan of it.
It was okay.
Yeah. It's interesting.
It's not as bad as people put it.
Yeah.
It's not as good as people put it either.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
it.
the hype is with the relationship about that cigar.
It is. It is all about the relation, the freaking metallic.
Yeah.
All right. So we were talking about cigar flavors earlier. I just got like a, what do they call it?
Wait, first of
Crayon?
all, why are you smoking?
Fucking Punch People's Champ.
Okay. All right. So, okay. What did you taste?
So I just tasted, I don't know what they call them. They're like elotes. They char them on a grill, like a
Corn.
grilled corn on the cob.
Okay. So now you don't have to buy barbecue anymore. Just smoke that.
Yeah.
Tony, have you smoked a review of McAuliffe cigars? I smoked a few McAuliffe cigars before just to give Martin shit, but I have not reviewed one.
Do the Matafina if you review one.
All right. So. Oh, really? You got a Metallica guitar? That's different.
Nice.
I have a wooden one.
Thoughts?
I have one made out of wood.
I have a metal glass.
You know, honestly, I can't give you a thought because I don't even remember how it tastes like.
The Matafina.
So I haven't touched a McAuliffe in a while.
Yeah, I smoked a
Yeah,
few
me either.
McAuliffe for the sake of it. I didn't really pay attention my reaction to it. I
Yeah,
didn't
new
like the
McAuliffe
McAuliffe A, I
Black.
can tell you that for sure.
The new McAuliffe Black is also mixed filler.
Well,
Yeah.
let me tell you, mixed filler. Yeah, they're good at that, man. They suck at that.
So when I went to Texas, I smoked a McAuliffe A, and I remember for sure I didn't like it. Like literally starting from the first puff, I didn't like it. I finished it, I just didn't like it.
Remember you
You
did.
know, I saw it. the
No,
other
you
day.
liked it. You liked it. Otherwise, you would have did the 2 puff to it.
No, the 2 pop tours because I didn't want to sit there and eat the farm.
Wait. What do you mean the 2 puff tour? I know you do a 2 puff, but was there a McAuliffe?
No,
No,
No.
that was 20 Acre Farm.
it was
I didn't
20
want to.
acre farm. Tony
Oh.
2 puffs. Tony 2 puffs.
Yeah, that was a horrible farm. So
That was bad, huh?
didn't want to eat the
Yeah.
farm.
It's not good.
He
Now,
literally
wait a
tastes
minute.
like a
Now,
farm.
wait a minute. All right, now let's set the scene here. So I'm in the humidor with Tony, and he suggests, well, try this new one, this 20 acre, because it's a new thing out. I get one, he gets one. We sit down next to each other. We light up. He takes 2 puffs and he's done with it.
Yep.
All right, Val, we're hanging out at an event. Would you rather have a good conversation with me? Or would you rather have a conversation where I mean go like this? Yeah?
I want you to feel my pain. That's what I wanted you to do.
Yeah, I bought it and I smoked it. Like, do I really want to look like this for the rest of the event?
You wanted commiseration.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to look like for the entire event. So I pick out another cigar to smoke so I don't have to look like, you know?
Fucking old age. Like, Asians, they sometimes look young until they say hit a certain age, but then when they're older, they're just
Yeah. Do you Val? Do you want me like, hey Val, how you doing? How are you doing? Yeah. So what cigar you're tasting right now? Yeah, you don't want me to do that because it'll pick out a better cigar for my time. You wouldn't want me to do that.
Oh shit.
Well, maybe I did.
What is the absolute the worst cigar I reviewed right here?
That is the worst cigar ever.
This is the worst cigar I ever reviewed. Daniel Marshall. This is the worst cigar I've ever smoked in my life.
Not the regular one.
Not the regular one. The gold wrapped one.
The gold, totally wrapped one. One of the worst cigar ever smoked.
Yeah, that is the only cigar I ever rated $0.
What kind of notes did you get off all those cigars, man?
Mineral.
A lot of metal.
No,
Mental.
I'm talking about the barbecue guy.
The barbecue guy enjoys smoking cigar and sitting on it.
I enjoy that too. I don't know what's wrong with that.
Now we know. Okay, now we know. Now we understand. Okay.
Why? What's wrong?
That's why he tastes a lot of crap.
That's why Eric got sewer.
Okay, I don't smoke a cigar sitting on the toilet, bro.
Oh my God! Yeah, you have. We just figured you out, man. He
yes.
unlocked the key. Yes.
That
No,
one.
when I smoke
Yeah.
a cigar, I'm
Yeah.
sitting on a toilet. It does not
Yeah.
taste like sewer.
No. Okay. I get it now. You, Martin.
Yep.
Yeah, you see what's going on. All
I
right.
got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't hate that. Here's the thing. There's a difference between, hey, honey, can you turn on the fan? It smell like shit versus, hey, the bathroom smells bad. Can you turn on the fan?
Same
We just
difference.
discovered how he got those notes. We just discovered how Eric gets those notes.
I
So,
Why me though?
I kind of wondered why when Eric would say, it tastes a little bit like
but Steve,
Charmin. No, wait a minute. Maybe a little bit more like Scott's. Now I know. Now
are
I
you
know.
really supposed to even smoke the one with the gold one? I figure that's the one you never smoke. Well, see, when you buy that, it comes with the book, and when you open the book, people are smoking that one. So I figured that, yeah, the cigar is meant to be smoked.
yeah. Yeah. All
We
right.
missed
man,
the
that's all good.
question. What's your most prized cigars in your collection? That's on you, Tony.
Most prized cigar in my
I
collection.
think I know what it is.
I have,
Starts
no
with a
idea.
D.
I have nothing.
Starts
As,
with a
as
D.
of right now, I know what which one it is.
Really? Most prized cigar?
Yeah, right
Right.
now. Like
Right.
there's one cigar that's hard for you to give up right now.
It's the Davidoff.
Oh, the
Just
Colt 25?
Davidoff, Dubai or whatever, something like that is.
That's for
No.
Eric. That's for Eric.
No. What? No. Mine's not Dubai Open Sacks. You guys are
No, that's the fault.
yes.
The Entipol, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I have few that I really want to treasure, but I wouldn't call that most prized, to be honest with you. The LE 2022 Davidoff is
What he's
nice.
trying to say, what he's trying to say, I think, is for you, Tony, would be the Oro, because that's like the one that's like, it's good. You're gonna smoke it on a good day, on a bad day. It's gonna make you feel better.
No, that's no.
No.
Oh
Blanco
my
is
god!
definitely not
You
that.
okay? You thought the way you think we smoking oral is not what we think of when we do it.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. So, for me, well, the LE 2022 is nice, right? But I also have the Macau edition, which is
the
really,
Macau
really
as well.
good. And I can't buy any more of those. So that technically is prized possession. But at the same time, they're kind of normal cigar too when they were.
Yeah, but that's prize, boy. You have one left,
I have one left. Yeah, I have two left. One left. I don't know.
one or two. I
well,
know
the
you don't
Colt
have a lot.
25 I also only have one left too.
Wait, what?
The Colt 25.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That I have one too. So I don't know. I don't really think of it that way. I don't really go, okay, this is my most prized possession. Don't smoke it kind of thing. I don't think of it that way. I think cigar just makes me happy overall looking at it. So it wouldn't be like heirloom. You're like, son, this is the only cigar I have that I kept for like 20 years. You're getting married. There you go. Pass down to your kids. No, it doesn't happen.
No, that's not why he meant, bro.
I got a question after this question.
I guess I have bad taste. I like 20 acre farm, bought a box 20. Now everybody like different thing. I just didn't like the flavor when I smoked it. I really think Michael J could have been great ambassador for USA, but Cuban relationship, I bet he could end embargo.
No.
No,
No.
he's too
No.
polarizing. Too polarizing.
Now, see, the thing about embargo is purely politics. So, the moment you try to end up embargo, people are gonna say that you support dictator. The people, so you can't. Like, I don't think that mattered.
I'm gonna tell you, Castro came to U.S., asked for help in the U.S. We didn't offer it. So
Yeah, it's the thing about what people think dictators are like, and then until that ends, it's not gonna end. It's purely politics, because like, you think the U.S. government don't think that people still bring the Cuban cigar in?
They know. They all know.
They know,
Yeah.
But it's purely politics what people think certain dictator. There's plenty of dictators out there, just like which dictator is worse. You gotta pick one that you can keep punish and then leave the other ones alone. The kid that's in the last row of the classroom, you keep picking on that one. Right? You keep picking on that one and then go like, okay, I gotta punish you because I can't punish these big guys. These big guys will attack me. I'll punish you. That's the only reason, right? That's the only reason. But we still bring in Cubans. People still go smoke Cubans. So, I mean, just the fact that we still can have undisclosed wrapper or blend cigars in here just tells you they don't care, right? Or else they can say, unless it's closed, we're not gonna allow you to import it.
Yeah. That would be something, huh?
All right.
It's not hate. I don't think anybody hates Cuban cigars.
yeah,
It's not hate at all.
It's not
I don't
hate.
think
It's pure
I don't even know Cuba like that to hate Cuba. Tell the truth.
I don't think U.S. hates Cuba.
Yeah. In fact, we have cruise ship that goes to Cuba. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
So it's not hate. It's just politics. It's that once you set a certain rule, it's easier to set a rule than taking it back. It's easier to lower the tax and increase the tax. It's like that. All
But they
right.
still increase it.
Yeah, I mean, they have no choice. All the spending is out of control. But that being aside, it's a lot easier to give than take, right? So when you say, all right, from now on, we just won't do Cuba cigar like a long time ago, everybody, oh my God. And once you did that, you can say, oh, I take it back. Sorry. It's the same way,
That's gonna be tough.
right? It's like back in the day, they say, okay, we got to recognize one China. Taiwan is not a country. They still like, okay, we still do visa to Taiwan, we still do that. But we're just not going to say it because the moment we take it back, China is going to cry baby. That's the same idea. Same idea. Taxes almost never get repealed with only new ones added. Okay. Kennedy versus Castro was over 50 years old. Yeah, but, all the other president don't want to go become a president and say the previous president was wrong. Right?
Even though when they try to go elect, they talk crap at each other, but at the end, nobody really fight against other president.
Yeah, they're in the same game, right? So when you're in the same game, you can't blame the game, right? So regardless of what they say during the election, once the election is over, it's done, right? So it's the same idea. They don't want to repeal that because it's a lot harder to do. Plus, when you do that, the moment you do that, all the other cigar companies gotta say you'll try to kill regular cigar sales.
Because they will.
I don't think they will. I don't think they will, but they gotta complain, right? They gotta complain. Right, and then now you have trademark issues, like all the General cigars, all those Cuban brands,
oh my God,
trademark issues too.
That would be a mess, huh?
Right, so you'll have a huge mess of things that you deal with. So it's a lot easier to do it the same way, and this is why we have okay, we kind of ease the embargo, but we won't end the embargo.
Yeah.
Right, that's why that's the case.
Which Obama did.
Obama
he did ease it.
Trump did it too, and then he got put back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Because when he's like, okay, wait, they're getting a little bit too much money over there rather than money here. So let's just make that.
Relax a little bit.
Relax. Right? That $400 you just spend over there, you can spend over here. Spend over here. Same idea. Right? It's not that big of a problem. To be honest, like everybody knows, right? Cuban cigar is not that big a deal. It's overpriced. It tastes like a cigar. And you can still buy it everywhere else.
It tastes good, man. Damn it.
Oh, you're saying that that's the only thing that tastes good?
No, I'm not saying that, but it tastes good.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of other things that taste good that you still can enjoy. It's not the end of the world. It's not like they're saying that we got to embargo all cigars. Then that's a different story.
That will be all God.
Right? They're just saying that you can't have that flavor, but you can have every other flavor. I mean, choose between the two. Which one would you rather, right? Would you like to have a variety of flavor, or just you give up that and do one flavor? Which one would you take?
I take what we have now.
Yeah, and which you should thank that you should put the thanks to embargo, because the embargo, the cigar industry thrive with all the other flavor.
Yeah, they went somewhere else and stuff like that.
Right? Because we embargo Cuban cigars, now we have all kind of different cigars. Thanks to that. Right? Yeah, you can just literally fly to Canada or just drive up to Canada or go to any other places. They'll have plenty. Just don't get it from the Caribbean.
We're on a beach.
Right? Just don't get it from the Caribbean. You'll be fine.
Those are best
you know
prices,
what?
man.
Just don't get Cohiba. You'll be fine.
Yep. All right, I got a question.
Mhm.
Before we end the show. So what is y'all's take on like the Cigar Aficionado magazine? Because they just released the whole 25-year best of 2023. Like, what do you think? Are they more about the cigars, or are they more about like the culture? Because on the new February edition, they have Curry, which is a basketball player who smokes cigars. Is it just like to bring more people into the magazine? What do you guys think?
What are you talking about? You're talking about their editorials?
Magazine sales.
Well, editorial is always got to be there. You cannot have the entire magazine talk nothing about nothing about anything else but cigars. There's not gonna be one magazine where you cannot find some editorials. There always gotta be editorials, or else nobody will read it, or nobody will buy it.
So they bring people in who smoke cigars. Supposedly Stephen Curry smokes cigars, and he's a big cigar smoker. But they never talk about cigars in their article, in the interview.
It's just an interview, so it's not about a cigar interview. It's just an interview for him.
No. So they already talk about cigars, right? So that's nothing. They know they smoke cigars, right? But what they wanted to present is what kind of person that you think this person is that smokes cigar. What kind of person are they, right? If they gotta talk about cigar, there's not much. They'll be like, okay, I smoke just one cigar. That'll be like 2 sentences, right? So what they try to get you to know is like try to relate to this person. This person is like this, and then from the picture you can tell what he smokes, and then you kind of relate. This kind of person smoked that kind of cigar, because that specific person isn't gonna do free advertisement for any cigar they smoke. Right. So this is why you're not gonna see them talking about a lot of cigars. They gotta talk more about themselves, because that's what the interview is.
You know, a lot of celebrities that smoke cigars take the bands off.
Because they're not doing free advertisement for anybody.
Yeah.
Right? So this is why the editorial is just something different that you're reading. And that's the same thing with everybody, right? Like, okay. Extreme cases, okay? Playboy magazine. You got plenty of other editorial that has nothing to do with the Playboy people. It's just editorial. So that's what the editorial is about. It's interview about people who might be somewhat involved, right? Whether they use a product or whatever, but you really get to know the person, not really the cigar.
Damn it. And I bought that magazine for the pictures.
And Wahlberg is different. Wahlberg is more like the alcohol, the lifestyle, stuff like that. I mean, like, you know, cigar is not one-dimensional, right? When we do cigars, you do bourbon, you do drinks, you do food.
Yeah, there's multiple lifestyles for
it's
cigars.
multiple dimension to the cigar. So, like, you know, when they interview a person, that's just side of it. It's not necessarily directly involved to the cigar because you already got like 55 pages of cigar advertisement. Like you don't really need to know more, right? It's just for reading. It's just really for reading. They'll only talk about a cigar that has their name on it. Okay, yeah, I mean that makes sense because that's not free advertising anymore. It's them, right? It's all about that at the end. Okay, did we answer that question? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the editorial's the other way around, right? Because they had to pay for the interview, not making money out of that interview. But you don't want to get a book that's only like 5 pages, right? You want a book that has multiple pages where you flip a few pages, has something else in there. And that's really just to fill the pages. How many people actually read it? I don't read it.
I don't even know what it's about.
I haven't had it in a long time. I think I got.
Eric, you want me to send you a couple? I have a few old ones that you can read.
I got a free
No, I'm good,
subscription
thank you.
1 year, like 3-4 years back, and then after that, I didn't get it.
I mean, we're here to smoke, not to read. Unless the page is made out of tobacco leaf. That's a different story, huh? How cool would that be?
Off and smoke it.
Yeah, I just ripped the page, wrote it up, Fuma, let's go. That would be interesting. Hey, I came up with that idea first here.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Like on
Trademark.
the old PlayStation magazines, they would give you a CD.
Yeah, a
game,
demo.
and then you get like a demo tobacco.
That would be so illegal. Why you put someone on a magazine called Cigar Aficionado if they don't smoke? You don't have to be a smoker to be an aficionado.
Yeah, I understand this point.
I understand
God.
that too, but I'm saying that you don't have to be a, aficionado. I mean, a smoker to be an aficionado. For example, I know a lot of scientists that deals with motherboard and chip and does not know how to use a computer.
Wow.
Right?
Imagine if you start rating cigars.
So you can be very knowledgeable about something, but not do that something. We know a lot. Okay, there's plenty.
Yeah.
There's plenty of food critic does not know how to cook.
That's so damn true.
They only eat.
Right?
But at least they do it though. At least that, right?
Do you know what I'm saying? And that the cigar aficionado just means somebody that has something in this lifestyle, right? Cigar lifestyle. And cigar lifestyle, if you listen to our next podcast, it's all about luxury. And luxury doesn't have to be one dimension. So even though it's cigar aficionado, they do other stuff. They drink, they eat, they do. They don't have to smoke to be a cigar aficionado. I mean, farmers, they probably don't smoke cigar. They grow tobacco. Are they not aficionados?
Yeah, they know the tobacco. I'll tell you that.
They know their tobacco. They don't smoke it. They don't know how to grow that thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when it comes to what kind of editorial they put in there, take it with a grain of salt. It's just there. They know 90% of the people are not gonna read it. They're like flip. Okay, flip. Right? So
I can't believe there's still magazine. Holy shit.
yeah, I mean that's like the only few magazine out there now. Like when you go to how many people still go to like Barnes and Nobles to buy magazines?
Yeah, I don't even know where to buy magazines.
Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just there are still people who'd rather just pick up something and read it.
Nowadays, it's so easy to read online, like with your phone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You could read anything online, right? It's crazy.
Yeah. So
You get
Well,
the e-magazines, right?
the editorial. You got magazine, editorial. We're reading editorial. We're not reading magazine, right? So-
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. 11:05. That means it's time for you to get out of here. Go to Discord. I will see you guys on Saturday.
We'll catch y'all later, man.
All right.
All right. Bye, guys.
Good, everybody.
Please.
Albert.